Hi, anybody or nobody. My name is Peach2AA, and today I'm going to be talking with you all about my trip to Disneyland. Now, we decided to go to Disneyland because it was my older sister's 21st birthday, so pretty thankful to her that she decided to want to go to Disneyland. So it was nice to go to Disneyland after not having been there for a while. We decided to go in January. A ton of stuff was under construction, but luckily none of the major rides were under construction. It was only just the castle, which kind of sucked, so we couldn't get any pictures out there because they had this gate blocking it, so you couldn't go around it. So first thing we do is that we go to Thunder Mountain Railroad. Since it was an older ride, we knew if we waited later till the day, for one, it's one of the most popular rides they have at Disney. So it would be very crowded if we waited till later. And since it was an older ride, it's more prone to breaking down and having to be temporarily closed. So that was the first ride we went on. I've also been procrastinating this video, so that's why I'm not wearing my Disney merch I got, which I will show you guys right here because I didn't get any clips of me wearing this at Disney since we got it almost an hour before the Disney closes, so it was dark anyway, so you couldn't even see. But so, oh gosh, this is the Disney shirt. It's got the Disney logo, of course, in a rainbowish design. Here, let me show you this. Then the front's pretty basic. It's just a light tie-dye color, which I kind of like tie-dye if you guys haven't noticed already. So here's the back of it. I like the back a lot. It says Disneyland, the front, and it's changing with the rainbow colors. It's really cool. I like it a lot. I've already worn it 3 times already, and it's only been a week since I've come back from Disney. While on the topic of things I didn't record, I forgot to bring my autograph book here, which we got last time we were in Disney. But we didn't meet any of the characters, so all these signatures I have are from 2010 apparently, since I have a date written up here. But let me show you a couple of these nice autographs I got from 2010, since I figured if any of you guys are interested in characters. Here's Pluto again. Pluto was a very common character, I believe, when we went to Disney. Then I got Mickey Mouse's, of course, you couldn't get signature book without Mickey. And then there's a little note on the top, which I don't know, I can't read that, but Mickey Mouse. Now this is a really cool handwriting signature, whatever you want to call it. It's from Tinkerbell, and I like how Tinkerbell signed it with her little pixie dust, but we could have filled all this up if we had remembered to bring these. But I saw the Voodoo Man from Princess and the Frog there, like a ton. He was really tall, so we could have obviously gotten him since he was walking around by the Pirates in the Caribbean ride. I don't think I got any clips of him walking around, which kind of sucks now that I think about it. I have a lot of clips from rides, so since we were over by the Thunder Mountain Railroad area, I believe the next ride we went to could have been either Pirates or Indiana Jones, but I'm pretty sure it's Indiana Jones, so I'll just roll those clips next. Indiana Jones is cool because they have the whole ride decorated and stuff, even the outside, with like the snakes and the temple. So I got footage from inside there. I don't know if you can see any of it because it was super dark. Maybe I'll try and fiddle around with the coloring so that you guys can see inside of it, but I don't have any like cool x-ray vision. After we did Indiana Jones's ride, we decided to go on the, I always call it the Piranha ride, but I know that's not its actual name. I don't know what it's called, but we went on that ride next. After the Piranhas ride, or whatever you guys call it, then we went to Pirates in the Caribbean, which I also filmed in there, so hopefully those shots also turned out well. They looked kind of well on some of the angles because it was pretty light in there. Pirates was really fun because my older sister is a huge Pirates in the Caribbean fan, and we've seen all the movies and I think own all of them. Then next, I believe, is that we went to the haunted house, which I haven't been there when it wasn't the Nightmare Before Christmas themed, I'm pretty sure. So that was pretty interesting. I didn't get spooked at all, but it was a pretty creepy ride, I guess to say. The projectors of the ghosts dancing were pretty cool. I don't know if they're projectors, but they're like 3D projectors. After we went to the haunted house, I think we had lunch, and then we walked over towards the area by Cinderella's castle and went over where the Matterhorn was. And then while we were over there, we picked up fast pass tickets for the Matterhorn so we could go back on that ride at like 6:30 or 7. Then we decided to wait in like the hour long wait time for It's a Small World, since my mom loves that ride. We all waited, even though the board clearly said it was gonna be like a 30-minute wait. It was honestly like an hour, but I got a lot of cool cool clips from that. Even though they're Christmas themed, even though it's like January. By the time you're seeing this, it's probably going to be February. Well, there's a lot of Christmas clips you'll see from It's a Small World because it was all Christmas themed. But they actually do a wonderful job with decorating the whole place. So I feel like even though we waited for an hour, the fact that the ride is practically like 15 minutes, it's kind of worth it depending on how long you want to wait in the line. We went back over to behind Sleeping Beauty's castle. You could walk around and still go to that area, so we did all the, like, Peter Pan ride, we did Alice in Wonderland, we did the Snow White one, the dwarfs, we did all those cool little mini rides. So those rides were actually probably super quick and easy because those rides are really fast. But yeah, so we just went over in that area and visited all the classic Disney rides, which probably took an hour and a half maybe for like the 4 rides. Then I believe after we went in that area, we ventured all the way back from Cinderella's castle, making our way around the Matterhorn back over where Thunder Mountain Railroad was. I'm pretty sure anyway, I could be wrong about these directions, but we went all the way back to Splash Mountain. So the 5 of us went on Splash Mountain. I got a couple clips of Splash Mountain, but I was trying to make sure that the camera didn't get wet, so I was trying to be safe with the clips I got on Splash Mountain. So I got like a couple, but not a ton. Then as we were leaving Splash Mountain, we saw a Winnie the Pooh ride open up. And so we went on that ride because my dad really wanted to go on it for some reason. So we went on it, lots of honey. And then we had to go back to the main area by the castle and the statue because I think some people wanted pictures by the statue and possibly the castle because it was still lit up and stuff even though there was a gate around it, but you couldn't see it that late at night. And then by this time it's late at night, so Main Street is actually all pumped out and doing a ton of lights and cool. It looked cool late at night because all the lights were on and stuff. You could still see a ton of people walking. I don't know, maybe it's just me. And then we had to go back to the It's a Small World area, which It's a Small World was all, again, lit up in all the lights and stuff. So we had to go back over there because our Matterhorn tickets were now able to be used. I don't have any footage of us going on the Matterhorn, but they redid the Yeti, which was, I didn't know they redid the Yeti, but when we went in the ride and they showed the Yeti 2 times. He looked really realistic. Yeah, then you'll actually see the one clip of me I decided to show in my vlog because I kind of forgot to film me. It was kind of about Disney the whole time, not me. It's kind of in bad quality because there's no light. So we went on Alice in Wonderland because that's, I think, one of my older sister's favorite movies, and she likes it for whatever reason. After Alice in Wonderland, we were getting hungry, so we decided to go to Tomorrowland, the futuristic part, I don't know, of Disney, I guess. So we went over there because that's the only place I heard I'm pretty sure in Disney that sells pizza, so that's where we were going for dinner. I was pretty lucky because I got the last 2 slices of cheese that were like left on the counter, so I didn't have to wait for them to make new cheese. So that's pretty good in my book. So we went over there. I wanted to go on some rides over there, like Space Mountain, but we didn't really go on any rides over there, which kind of sucked. So after we had dinner over there, we wanted to go, as the park was in its like last 2 hours or maybe hour by this time. So we were trying to go back over to Main Street and then to Pirates in Indiana again for a last like ride or hurrah, I guess. And they decided to do this Mickey Mouse Mixer Music Festival. I don't know what it was called exactly, but it's basically they had a slideshow going on where all the places in Main Street were covered in like this lights show, which you'll see clips of. Well, I mean, it kind of worked out for us because while everyone was watching the fireworks and everyone was watching this light show, we were on our way to get our nice Disney merch, which I showed in the beginning of the video. My dad and brother didn't want to go to Main Street, so they were playing that like Toy Story, not Toy Story, I think it was like Buzz Lightyear's arcade thing. I'm not sure what it was called. I don't think I have any more clips, but I'm just gonna summarize what happened. So we ended up meeting up with them, going to quickly Indiana and Pirates one more time. I didn't bother to take footage of it since I already showed footage of it earlier in the vlog. It's a very tiring day. We hit like 20,000 steps according to my mom's Fitbit, so lots of walking, my feet were aching. I would have loved to go again sometime soon, but I guess we'll just have to see if we could go again anytime soon. It's pretty late now. I should probably go start editing this just so you guys can see. So, me to you, signing off. Bye!